We made it.
We did. I barely made it.
Oh, somebody's got sound or the had sound on.
Is that me?
Probably.
Huh? How do you just assume it's me?
Yeah, I do.
Let's see.
I gotta
Well,
find
me,
where we're at.
because I
It's
don't
not.
have
It's not
anything
me.
on. It's going to be me in a second.
It's not me.
All right, I got my, I'm ready to swat some flies.
Well, it didn't even come up on mine. Oh, I guess I didn't have it notify me.
So it was you. You.
Yeah. I am such a ditz.
I'm not saying anything.
And so you don't have to agree.
But
But
If the shoe fits.
uh-huh.
No,
Hi,
I'm just kidding.
Tiffany, Melanie,
hello,
Lisa,
hello
Katie,
again.
Annette, Donna, Linda, Candace, Jessica, Sherry,
There's
Bud Files. Hey, how are you? I thought you were going to say something else. Oh.
You never know. She may have said it under her breath.
Hi, Melanie.
Melanie's my quilting buddy, let me tell you.
Irish sail lady.
Every question I have, she has an answer for.
That's good.
And if she doesn't, she will find
She will find it. Yes, she's a good detective.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to show you guys what I'm doing down here.
Huh?
Because
okay.
you don't need to see me.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't need to see me. I got to see if these pieces are... This is scraps that I had from the other day. I'm just seeing if they're long enough. And that way I don't have to cut any more.
Hey, Sheila. Hey, Annette.
Sheila.
She must have woke up. Sheila woke up from her nap.
All right, let's see if this is big enough.
Make sure I got everything off of here.
Ooh.
That one's ready.
I can cut that one down. Oh, and these are, and I can get 2 out of this one, I think.
Lisa, that quilt is huge.
Which quilt?
That big one laying there. Or are you just close to the camera?
It's just close to the camera.
Oh, I'm like, man.
No, I'm not doing any huge quilts for a while.
Me either. I'll be quilting one, but I'm not making any. I had some weird dreams while listening to you all. Uh-oh.
Ew.
We had some weird conversations while you were sleeping. So
I'm gonna use the heat and bond. I just gotta go over here and get it. I had it over here. I better turn on my iron too, huh?
If you want to.
Well, I want to use the heat and bond, so.
it does, Sheila. It makes sense now. Weird conversations.
Yeah. We were real good with that, huh?
Well, I missed the beginning. I'll have to watch that later.
All right.
I refuse to get up. Me and the cat were cozy. Am I cutting through that?
Honey's already gone for her walk for today.
It's storming over here.
It's raining here too. Supposed to really storm later. So I woke Haley up, said, download some stuff for us to watch later. Hi, Jim.
Just in case. Hi, Jim.
Jim. How are you, Jim? Oh, I got 2 here.
What are you working on, Mom?
I am cutting up this shirt. To cut it into 5-inch squares to make, ouch, some fishies.
Some fishies.
Yeah, I don't know where the book is. It's from that One Charm Pack quilt.
Uh-huh.
And I was looking through for stuff I have to make, and it's got, the background's all navy blue, which I have a whole bolt of, and I had these shirts I bought at the thrift store, so that's what it's going to be, little fishies for in the quilt. I haven't read anything about it or anything yet, but just thought some plaid fish would look kind of cool.
Yep.
And I got a blue striped shirt to make hopefully enough for the binding. All right, did I cut this off? No, I gotta finish.
All right.
Jim said
Hi,
more.
Sherry.
Jim said more piano.
Yeah, Jim, I need to make one more because I want to do it a different way. And in case nobody saw Discord, there's the one I did Friday.
Cute.
It
Melanie made one too, boy. She didn't waste no time whipping that baby out.
Hers done before I got mine done.
Of
She
course,
was on a mission.
Melanie doesn't measure, so.
Oh,
Hi, Steph. How are you?
You're funny, Melanie.
hi, Steph. Welcome in. Steph has a reseller channel, and she has
Yes.
live auctions.
She don't know it, but I lurk there.
If you're looking for a bargain, go to Steph's channel, The Groves Bargain Emporium.
Yeah, like I say though, she don't know that I lurk there. I don't.
Oh, wow,
never
this
say
shirt was
nothing.
almost my size. Maybe I should have kept it to wear. Oh well, too late now. All right, that's done. Let's see what we can salvage off of here. I really don't want the pocket in the quilt, so. Well, I could put the pocket on the back. No, don't want to.
All right.
I'll cut it off.
Okay, I'm gonna go put this on the back.
But I'm going to cut it off so I can use it in something else.
I got a cover thing someplace. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I didn't take it.
Hi, Rita. Welcome in.
Hey, Rita, how are you, girl?
She sounded better on her last video.
I got to catch up. I haven't seen any. I've been too busy watching free motion quilting videos. Trying to do something different. Hi, Susan. Welcome in.
I can't find.
All right, this pocket we need. To the scrap bin you go.
I'll use this.
And I actually made the bowl down there. All right, that's good. Thought about sending this placket to Barry for his button jar.
Oh, I still need to send one to him.
And I say, here, you got to cut your own buttons off. That way they won't get lost in the envelope.
I need to send him one from George to Gracie Lou.
And then I'll have to get one out of my grandmother's. So I'm going to leave that on there. I'm going to leave them right on here and send them to him. Because then I can tuck Grandma's button in the inside. Because I'll be messing with buttons next week because I got all those antique blue mason jars.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was taking them to welfare, taking them to Goodwill, and I snatched them up. Well, I don't think I need to save that. Don't think I need to save that. Don't need that. Not saving the collar either.
Hi, Loretta, if I missed you. Denise, Elaine.
Oh,
Hey, Elaine.
Denise, Elaine.
Hi, Denise. She says I'm smooth sailing.
You are. I watched.
Loretta. I missed Loretta.
Hi, Loretta.
I watched
Okay. Now I
your
gotta cut them
TV
off
video
again.
this morning. Didn't comment because it was on my phone, and you know I can't comment on my phone.
Yeah, that's weird because sometimes it lets me comment and sometimes I can't. So I don't know what YouTube's problem is because I have the same problem. Because I watch all of them on my phone.
Yeah, and a lot of times if it's somebody that I've never followed before or, seen before, I piggyback off another comment. Because I can comment to a comment.
Oh.
I just can't comment.
Yeah, I couldn't comment on Deb's short either.
Yeah, I have to
No, I wonder
piggyback
what's this
off of
one.
somebody else's comment.
I might be able to get some fabric out of here, but I'm not enough for the size I need. But I will save that. Into the scrap bin you go. Ooh, it bounced off the table, went right in. I should probably iron these.
Oh, Melanie's having high humidity there.
Yikers.
It's storming over here, Melanie. We're having.
And I'll be getting the prizes ready tomorrow to mail out. They're still laying over here in a bin because I'm just that slow.
No, we're not in no hurry.
Well, you know what?
Oh, hi, Regina. Oh, that's okay.
Hi, Regina.
Regina's my buddy from Leanna's channel.
Hi, Regina.
Yep. And she is on our Discord as well.
She didn't realize she wasn't subscribed to me.
She may have been at one time, and YouTube may have taken it away.
Well, that could be too because I had lost like 5. And then I gained 5 back, so I don't understand.
I told you, YouTube does weird things sometimes.
The 5 were probably Gizmo
Probably.
from us reporting him. I wish they'd make everybody authenticate when they sign in instead of just letting willy-nillys on here.
Yeah.
Then if they were banned, then you could ban them from everything. All right, there's that one. Oh, I don't need this red one yet. Let's get you out of the
Regina or Rita says, "No kidding, Mona."
Hi, Cheryl. Did I say hi?
Rita, I'm on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, about 10 miles north of the ocean. We have a sea breeze always, but it does bring in the humidity. Yeah, I can understand that.
Come to me, my little kitty.
The last time I made these piano keys, I did not use heat and bond. So this time I'm going to use heat and bond. And I'm going to put my black threads through the batting and the white first before I put the black keys on.
Okie dokie.
I had to shut my curtain a little bit because I couldn't see. It was shining right here on me.
I'm ironing. Sorry about the backside view.
Yeah.
No, that piece ain't gonna make it. Joydy! Cheryl!
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
somebody's still echoing.
Yeah, it's you.
Cheryl says she sure missed us yesterday. Well, Cheryl, I gotta tell you, I missed us yesterday too. I felt like I wasn't getting anything done because I wasn't sewing with everybody. And then Lisa went into Discord for a while, but I was doing something else then.
She didn't want to hang out with us, so it was okay.
I wasn't in the same room as her.
I took a nap.
We had a good time on Discord yesterday. We had a lot accomplished.
Good.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I got much accomplished.
Yeah, Steph hears the echo too.
I don't know who it is because
I don't either.
I don't have anything on.
I only have my computer on.
I have nothing on.
Me either. Oh, there's a button.
Ooh, I got 3.
There's a button.
Hey. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, how
Oh,
are you?
Tuber Chat.
Welcome in.
Everybody go to Tuber Chat. Not
Yes.
now, though. When we're done.
You want to follow because he will introduce you to some wonderful channels.
Yes.
That is not quilting related, but it is all types of things. So you will find somebody new that you like to watch, cruising videos.
There's a lot of quilters in there now, too.
Yeah.
I was in.
Oh, my chair took me. My floor is crooked. All right, maybe if I move over here, there we go. I'm off to the side, but at least my chair's not moving. I got another shirt to cut up.
Sheila has 85% humidity there.
I don't know
And
what.
it's a warm one.
It's probably 100% humidity here since it's raining.
Oh.
Hi, Joydy.
Kevin has the most amazing reviews of channels. Yes, he does.
Yes. He actually knows what your channel's about, too.
Yes. And he knows you when you come in the chat with him.
Yeah, and if you have a question, he'll answer it. Even if it's not, he's helped me out a lot. Most channels, if you ask them a question, they ignore you, but not Kevin.
No.
Hi, Lauren.
Kevin is a decent guy.
Lori Clark, how are you?
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Clark. Hello.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
I usually do this at night when I'm watching TV, but
I'm just my weird self today.
I'm just doing something that doesn't involve sewing because I don't want to. Ooh, Rita got an excess heat warning.
We had one yesterday. It was so miserable yesterday.
It was only 73 here, and I was roasting. Of course, I was working my butt off, but outside.
It was 95 here yesterday.
When it's 95, if I'm not on a lake, I'm in here with the air conditioner cranked.
Well,
I could have never been a pioneer.
No, I could have never made it.
That's why I was in Discord, because I was not going to go outside. I had been out there and came in and I was like a wet mop. I mean, it was horrible.
Lori Clark is gardening. Not for long, under air quality warning. Yeah, ours went up yesterday, and it was moderately bad. If you had problems, stay inside. I told Haley that's why I couldn't breathe outside. I was having the worst trouble. Almost fell over twice.
Is it because of the Canadian fires?
I don't know if it's ours is because of that, but I know some places did. But I haven't watched the news to see if that's why it was.
Yeah, we had it.
It didn't look smoky, but it was just like a thick air.
Well, we're supposed to be getting some kind of cloud too soon from Africa, from the Africa sand.
Oh, Jim said yes because of the fires. Okay, Jim. Rita says she doesn't mind the heat as long as the humidity stays down. Yes.
That's the thing, is if you have any type of breathing issues, you're prone to bronchitis and stuff, that humidity will just really, really mess you up.
Yeah. There's another button.
Yesterday I cleaned my machine. Oh my God. It was horrible.
Barry, here's a button for you. I actually had to cut this one off. In case you watch the replay.
Yes, Barry.
Oop, I want my scissors. Got it. Caught it. Now, my grandmother would make something out of the parts I'm cutting off, but I'm not gonna. It's going in the trash.
Giovanna would too.
Well, sometimes I do, but I would sit there and take the seam ripper and No, I got too many scraps, so it's garbage time. And it wouldn't make, would not make, it wouldn't help my quilt. Although this one isn't going in. This is going in with the This one's going to be cut different because it's going in with the horseshoe scraps.
All right.
Hi, Giovanna. Hi, Nikki B.
Okay, I got all my pieces cut now.
Well, Nikki, you made it.
Oh my God.
I thought you weren't going to be able to make it. I hope you were able to get some rest.
Nikki.
Oh, no. Lori had to rewash all her laundry. I got a big pile over there, but I made sure the camera wasn't shining on it, or at least I don't think it is. I threw it over the railing, so now it's sitting there waiting for me.
Why did she have to rewash it?
Probably because of the smoke or smog or something. Or maybe it rained. Well, no, rain, I think it would smell good. I don't know.
When I was growing up.
Probably all the smoke in the air, though. Because she's up in Canada.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, true. I didn't think about that.
Round tree. I fell asleep waiting for us.
Well, there is a nap in my future today.
We are eating dinner when we get off of here. We are cooking early, pigging out, and so we have the rest of the day to do whatever we want, or in my case, absolutely nothing.
I don't have any thread in. Oh my gosh. Too funny.
And then for dinner, we can have little snacks. I have celery and peanut butter and other crap.
Celery and peanut butter is not a good snack.
Love it.
No, I don't like it. It's stringy. I don't like.
Well, you got to get the ones in the middle. The ones in the outside are terrible. I only use the little baby ones in the middle for my celery and strawberry. The ones that have the little sweet baby leaves.
Mm-hmm. I'm just.
Those out ones are. Ugh. Well, and I have French onion dip too.
Rita says, Deb, those are called pre-drilling holes.
Oh.
I started sewing without thread. It's just too funny.
Jim wants to know how the spaghetti sauce is smelling, Lisa.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good. That red sauce just looks and smells amazing.
I know we're having mashed potatoes, but that's all I know for sure. Some kind of beef because we didn't have it yesterday.
I don't know what we're going to have.
What did I have yesterday? Oh, we just had a bowl of macaroni salad last night.
I can't remember what we had yesterday. Oh, we had egg rolls yesterday.
Nikki B's buffering.
How come you buffering, girl?
I don't see it over here, so. Or at least yet. Ooh, Giovanna had a mixed salad lunch today. I didn't even have ice cream last night. I was too tired.
I had cake last night. I think
did you go get some of Sharon J's cake?
Oh my gosh.
Didn't that look good?
It looked wonderful.
Uh-oh, our weather. My electric just flickered. Did anybody see that? Or maybe it was lightning. I don't know. I'll keep an eye.
Yeah, she made that chantilly cake. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was so distracted. I didn't even read the words. I'm like, oh my God, look at that cake. I want cake. Then I had realized it was her birthday. I'm like, you idiot. You didn't even wish her happy birthday.
It was nice looking.
That was a nice looking cake.
Can you believe it? I got it threaded on the first try.
Sheila says she has no idea what to eat. All she wants to eat is watermelon. Well, have watermelon.
I like watermelon with a little bit of salt on it.
Oh, I do too. I put salt on my watermelon and on my cantaloupe. I don't put it on the green one.
The honeydew.
Yeah, that's the only one I don't. And I also put salt on corn on the cob.
You almost need salt on corn on the cob because it's so sweet.
Oh, this placket goes way down here.
Well, some nice salted butter.
Yes, I always buy salted butter. I used to not, but doctor said I could eat salt, so it's bad. Salt doesn't affect your heart, sugar does. So I'm like, okay, sounds good. But I guess everybody's case is probably different. I had low blood pressure, so I needed the salt to bring it up. Yes, Lavana, salt is good for me. If I don't have salt, I will pass out.
Some people require salt. My husband requires salt because he sweats off so much of it working outside, and he eats a lot more salt than I do.
Now, my grandfather, he had to watch his salt.
Mm-hmm.
Or not my grandfather, my stepdad, but he had congestive heart failure, so you have to watch it so you don't retain liquid.
Mm-hmm.
But salt is not bad for you. Probably in excess, just like anything else, it's bad for you. But I listened to my doctor, not all doctors, but this lady, she knew what she was talking about.
I don't know where it went.
And I haven't been getting as dizzy since I put salt back in my diet.
Found it.
Lisa's new phrase. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's times when it's so hot here, and my husband has been working outside and just sweating and sweating.
Mm-hmm.
It will not matter what I make for supper or lunch. He will eat some pickles just to get that salt from the pickles.
Yeah. Haley has the same thing, and the doctor told her to eat salt, and he goes, pickles are good. He goes, not a bag of chips. He said pickles.
Right.
And they're really good for you.
Yeah, so he'll eat pickles a lot for the salt intake.
Yeah.
To help his body rehydrate.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot grab.
Sheila says, let's hope I don't find the excess watermelon threshold the way I did nuts. Hi, Joe. Welcome in.
Hey, Joe. How are ya? Why can't I get that?
Yes, Rita. Water's good for you, too.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, he
I
does
like a little iced tea. But I cheated on my iced tea yesterday because I was too tired to make it. So I bought one thing. It was a half a gallon of sweet tea. And I made it into a gallon.
Oh, store sweet tea is so sweet. Oh my gosh. And I live in the South where
Yeah, I only like the Gold Peak tea, but it was so sweet. I just added water I took out 2 half-gallon jugs, put half and half, and then filled it up with water, and it's just perfect. Now, before I was about gagging.
yeah,
My mother likes her tea that sweet. She puts like 8 sugars in hers.
that's
Oh
how
my goodness.
that's how Southerners drink their tea, and it is. I always have to go when I go out, and if I get sweet tea, I will ask for half and half because I can't.
Yeah, that's what I do too. And then sometimes it's still sweet.
And you can't sweeten tea once it's cold because it doesn't dissolve.
No, it'll make it a little sweet, but if then when you get to the bottom, all the sugar
Yeah.
comes flying in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Then I gave her some of my tea, and I thought it's so good. She goes, "Weak." I go, "Good, don't drink it then. More for me."
That's what my granddaughter says. My granddaughter is very southern. She likes her tea a specific way, and she will grade you on your tea. She will come over and she goes, "You needed to boil a minute longer. It
Hi,
needed
Dawn.
it needed a quarter cup more of sugar."
I only, well, I was just making it a quarter cup, but it was a little not sweet enough. So I use a half a cup for a whole gallon.
Uh-huh.
But I may go back to a quarter cup. I added more sugar thinking Haley would drink it, but she still don't like it. So I might as well go back to a quarter cup. And I like unsweetened tea too, especially if I'm really thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
But usually when I'm outside working, I drink water.
Well, my the kids, their other grandma is she cooks a lot. She's a southern cook,
Mm-hmm.
cooks a lot, and she makes her tea the diabetic way.
Oh,
So
lots of sugar.
so that's why my granddaughter always says that my she critiques my tea, and I said, well, if you don't like it, you don't have to drink it.
That's
That's
right.
right.
This is the way you're popping. I like it.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Ooh, Rita put 3/4 cup sugar in hers in a quart. In a quart? Oh, 2 quarts. That's half a gallon. Oh God, that's got to be
I
awesome.
say that's still a lot of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And in my regular tea, I put what do I put? Oh, honey when I have hot tea in the morning. And I use one tea bag, but it's a huge. I've never seen a more, it must be like a commercial tea bag. Thing's about as big as my head. And I brew it for 6 minutes hot, and then I add sugar, mix it in, and then I put the cold water in after the sugar's dissolved. But I've done it all at once too, and I had no problem with dissolving it because it's still hot even with the cold water in. But everybody makes theirs different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Regina's husband puts 3 or 4 low, sweet and low packets in it. Yeah, my mom used to do that, but she'd put a lot. And I told her, I don't want you eating sweet and low. I said, if you're going to have something sweet, just have plain old sugar. That sweet and low is not good for you.
No.
Or any of that has the aspartame or whatever it is in there. Now, I don't mind if she has Splendida once in a while. And actually, she could have whatever she wants. I just suggested, I didn't forbid it. Like she would listen. She'd probably tell you, who raised you? Shut your mouth. Let's see. Here's that.
Your mom's just too funny.
I don't use sweeteners after the saccharin thing.
Yeah, I don't use anything artificial. I got so sick from drinking Diet Pop, the artificial sweeteners, and everything. I mean, it about killed me. So I don't touch the stuff. I'm sure there's probably still some left in my body somewhere. Yeah, I've had the raw sugar. I didn't ever really notice much difference between that and white.
Oh, I love sugar in the raw. Oh, I love sugar in the raw.
Yeah.
It's like brownish,
It
but it
has,
tastes the same.
well, it has it, to me, it tastes like it has a faint taste of smoke, which is what
Oh,
how they harvest the sugar.
oh wow.
Sheila said years ago she didn't want to move someplace that didn't have sweet tea in the restaurants.
Oh yeah,
She says it's not about the tea, it's about the culture. She says, I'm a Southern girl.
Exactly, Nikki B. And my daughter's going to a nutritionist or whatever, and he told her to have one diet pop. I said, absolutely not. If you're going to have a pop, you have regular sugar. You stay away from all that artificial crap.
yeah, and then
But that doctor don't know what the heck he's talking about.
just drink one. I mean,
Yep.
half of one or one a week. It's not going to hurt you.
No, but don't have diet.
Yeah, unless you're diabetic or something.
It has.
We are not giving medical advice.
Yes, this is not medical. It's just personal perfection opinion. Not perfection. Personal opinion.
No, we're not. This is not
what we have learned.
Listen to them.
a second opinion, but not from us.
Yes, exactly.
Just say, I heard it from Mona and Lisa.
No, you heard it from Deb on Deb's channel.
Yeah, we had nothing to do with that. Nothing.
I wasn't even here.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, Joe says molasses.
And actually, diet soda raises your sugar more than a regular pop. My grandpa was allowed to have 2 beers.
And I am not again.
Yes, we are not physicians. We are Googles. No, not Googles. Never mind. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Here's something.
I got sleep, but I don't know what happened to it. I must have been snoring. Well, let me cut this placket off. Ooh, I can send Barry 2 plackets. 2 plackets of buttons. Nikki B says her cookies taste better with cane sugar.
Like I said, I like
Something about sugar beet, but I can't comment on that because I've never had it. But I like beets.
I like cane sugar, but that is what I was raised on. So
I don't know if I got the right size here.
I just try and stay away from processed food except for chips and ice cream. Oh, crack myself up.
I like when you do that. I notice that I do that when I do videos. I get to giggling and then I go,
well, maybe I'm copying you, Deb. I could be copying you and don't know it. We hang out so much, you're rubbing off on me.
It could be, because I don't know what the heck I happened to rewatch myself, and that's when I heard that I get to giggling, and then at the end I go, ah.
And I notice I say, okay, now. And I tried. And it was, and then I started, what do you call it? Editing those out. And then the one day it was nothing but, it was like I had a runny nose or something. So I tried editing those out and I said, you know what? It is what it is. I'm not going through all this.
Well, you did a video that I can't remember what song you were playing. It was a short. And you were talking, and I was trying to hear what you were saying. I'm like, I can't hear you.
I forgot to turn down the sound because I'm always talking. My great grandmother used to call me motor mouth.
Yeah, you were talking, and I think at one point I could hear you laughing in the background. So I was like, what is she saying to herself?
Somebody else was called a motor mouth once.
Yeah.
My mom had to come pick me up from my great grandma Kirk's house because I wouldn't shut up. And I made her nerves bad, so she had to come get me.
Well, that's where you get your bad nerves from.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I think my brother listens to all these lives of mine just so he can laugh at me.
And my dad was a nervous Nelly.
I
Well,
don't,
you know,
and I
and
don't
social things.
Yeah, I don't think that there is anybody that I know around here.
Oh, Nikki says her nickname at work was Yaya because she talks so much.
That's too funny. I'm not really a talker until, well, my husband would tell you different. But
I missed the scrap bin on that sucker. Oh well.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. You're done.
Before I iron it, I gotta cut it down. It's not.
You're done. You're done.
One of them I cut way too long.
oh,
Well, I can't get even here.
Well, that must be the front of the shirt. It can go over there. Ugh.
There. Get rid of that. All right, I'm gonna disappear for a minute. I gotta iron this.
Okay.
Gotta iron the keys.
Joe, I believe you can talk.
Yes, Joe can talk.
She said she's not a big talker, but I would think that being with the seniors and everything else that you.
Yeah, I think she fits right in well with them and chit chats with them.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk to old people, but I don't say a word to people my age. They think I'm a real bee. Until I get to know somebody, then I don't shut up. They're probably like, what happened?
I try to stay away from people. I don't care what age it is. I try to stay away from them anymore.
Oh, I go out of my way to say hi to old people at the store. Some of them look like they want to give me the finger or wondering what I'm up to, but I don't care.
You're trying to steal.
Well, I don't go to the store anymore, so. All right. I got that sewed.
Vintage Style by Joe says she does talk to her seniors and loves listening to their stories. Yeah, they have some good stories.
And
The ones
sometimes
that can talk.
And sometimes you find them wild ones who got a history.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can put this together.
Although I would have to say that they're seniors because according to the government, we're seniors too.
Yep, I'm a senior citizen. I don't mind that $10 discount, or not $10, 10% discount off on my meal. Although I always forget to claim it.
Yeah, I never use. Well, it's kind of funny because I don't want to break out some places it's 62, some places it's 55, other places
Yeah.
it's and I'm not going to break out my ID just to get a,
No, I don't like anybody to look at my ID.
yeah, it's like,
Too much information on there. It's not like when you were 21. Yeah. Card me. I want to show it to you.
Yeah, when you're 21, you want everybody to card you, especially the ones that thought you were already 21.
mm-hmm. Well, I was carded for a long time.
Yeah, I'm not carded anymore.
Well, now you got to get carded for your age, right? To prove you're a senior. So you're carded to prove your age just to buy alcohol or something. And now you're carded so you can get that 10% discount. Although, if you're traveling, taking advantage of that 10% can save you some money
Yeah.
on your travel.
If I'm driving, though, I tend not to eat too many places. I usually pack something and eat in the car till I get where I'm going.
I generally eat like crackers or something.
Yeah.
And I try not to drink a lot on the road so I don't
Yeah.
have to make too many stops.
Lori Clark says she has fun proving she's over 60. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. So blessed by Jess is here.
Hi, Jess.
Yes.
I never see William anymore in any of our channels.
No.
That's
He must be
because
sleeping.
he sleeps late. Jess keeps him awake late at night doing. The other night they did almost a 4.5 hour live. I think it was Friday night because I watched the whole thing Saturday while I was sewing. So they
I
did.
think I went to bed at 8 o'clock Friday night.
Well, they did a really really long live. And
When I watch people's replays, you get an hour and a half for me. That's it. I refuse to watch any longer. Unless it's funny, then I will.
well, it was Saturday, their Friday night one. Willie was trying on some clothes that he made. He did
Do you
iron.
have the camera on or off?
Well, he had iron on happy faces on his pockets,
Oh, cool.
his back pockets.
Oh,
So
got a nice
he's
peek.
kind of shaking.
Had a nice rear view.
Yeah, he was kind of shaking it for them women.
All
Actually,
right, there's some more buttons for Barry.
it was a good live.
I'm not keeping you either. If I ever get my yard work done, I want to go in my spare room. Hi, Regina. And look for my kimono pattern because I want to make another one out of that lace tablecloth. Or it's like a vintage, I think it's a tablecloth, could be a curtain, I don't know, but I want a kimono out of it to wear at the beach.
Yes, Regina, that's her.
Oh, and Auntie Ellen, I was on her live. or watching her live for a little bit yesterday,
Oh, I was watching that too.
and she had some. Well, this is what made me think about it. She had some beautiful silk fabric. I mean, beautiful silk fabric.
Yeah, I used to make mine out of chiffon, and I can't remember where I got it, but I would get it inexpensive. But I made myself like 6 or 7 and gave some away, and then I just never made another one. But I really want to make one now.
Well, she was talking about the kimonos, and
Yeah, the kimonos. Yeah, that's what I want to
no,
make out
but
of
I
that.
mean, she was talking about authentic Asian kimonos that
Oh, those are beautiful. No, I won't wear that to the beach. That's
yeah,
too
that
pretty.
are $20,000-$30,000 because of the silk that's in it.
Yeah, no. I'm talking polyester chiffon, like a cover up.
Yeah. But she had some beautiful silk fabric and some beautiful African prints too.
Yeah, she has beautiful fabric.
Mhm.
But I was watching that. I must have dozed off.
And she tells you the history of the fabric too that she purchased this. You can go back and
Yeah.
say, this is this and this was
I'm
that.
going to have to go in back and watch that part because I must have fell asleep because I was watching her yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And it had beautiful beading on it. I mean, the fabric was just really, really pretty.
I love beaded fabric, but what a pain to sew. That and sequin fabric. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather sew beaded than because you can kind of move the beads out of the way, but that sequin fabric, ugh. Before I knew to cut it out of the seam line,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, that stuff would go flying, hit you, the needles breaking. Now I just cut it out of there.
All I know is that if you can ever get a kimono, an authentic kimono from a estate sale at a good price, you should.
I've never seen those around here.
When I was in Hawaii, a lot of them used to have because they came from Japan, the people came from Japan,
Mm-hmm.
they had beautiful, beautiful family kimonos. Beautiful. With the geisha slippers.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
They're beautiful, but that's nothing I'd ever wear. Too frilly for me.
Well,
I'm a t-shirt girl.
yeah, I don't think you wear them anymore. I don't think they even wear them in Japan unless they're doing a show, or
Oh.
they do a reproduction, or a reproduction kimono, not the actual.
But I can't wait to eat dinner at lunch. I am hungry. I just heard Haley's door open. It's going to get loud here in a second. I will mute if she brings the dogs with her, which she probably will.
Hi, hi, Shalom. How are ya?
Hi, Shalom.
Hi, Shalom.
Well, I'm going to cut this off too. I can't believe I used to sit here and seam rip all this for every last piece of fabric. I must have been desperate.
Shalom says, smashing beads with a hammer is no fun, but neither is shaving faux fur seam lines. Sheila says, because there are so many retired military families in this area, I have seen kimonos at estate sales. Oh, Jess officially has a 16-year-old. I'm so excited and happy and sad.
Yeah.
How can 16 years go by so fast?
Especially the first time they pull out of your driveway without you.
Yeah, scary, scary.
Mm-hmm.
All by themselves, yes.
Well, I'm just going to cut around that. I am not seam ripping. I do that enough on a regular basis.
Jess, it doesn't get any easier the older they get either.
Nope. Worse. Because then you worry about them, and then you worry about their families.
You worry about their dogs.
Yeah. I know it's so funny because it's like my daughter and I have two different weather patterns. We're only 2 hours apart, away from each other. And if I hear that any bad weather's coming, I'm like, y'all be careful. Make sure you have your supplies.
Oh, my mom still does that. I'm 64. I'm like, I think I know how to drive by now. She was telling me how to park the other day and then got an attitude when I wouldn't listen. But she's entitled to do that. She had to put up a lot from me when I was little.
Yeah, and I'll watch the tornado. I'll watch Ryan Hahn. I'll tell her, Ryan says that there's a real bad storm, or you're under a tornado, and her area has a lot more tornado warnings than I do. Than I get.
All right, I got one more shirt to cut. Clean up my first shirt mess. That baby must not have been a very good. The Eddie Bauer shirt was nice. That red one, ugh. Let's see. Oh, this is a chaps. But this I'm using for binding. Hopefully. Wow, this even has buttons to collar down.
Shalom, if you're talking about this is a cheater panel. A cheater panel. This is a panel that Jessica from Sewing on the Bluff gave me. So these are just charity quilts that I'm doing. This is one of the panels that she gave me that I'm very appreciative of. And Regina said her baby turns 21. I don't remember what it's like. I mean, my daughter is much older than that. My daughter is twice that age. In fact, my oldest grandson is just a couple years younger than just a 16-year-old.
Sorry.
I need a good series to watch.
Elsbeth.
I've already watched it.
Oh, don't tell me because I haven't watched them all.
I did. Oh, so good. So good.
I just like her clothing.
I love it.
What is she going to wear next?
Yeah, I love it when she comes out with those quilted bags or those quilted top or her crocheted tops.
Yeah. And she never has just one bag. She has like 3 or 4. It's like, what the heck does she keep in all them bags?
Well, it kind of reminds us of us, right? We're going to take this bag and we're going to have this bag. If you're doing something.
I just love it. Yeah. We're
Yeah.
watching a murder show now. We don't know who is murdered, but they were wrapped in a quilt, and Haley busted out laughing. I go, oh my God, they're putting that quilt to the ground. I didn't care that there was a person in it. How dare they ruin that quilt?
What show was that?
Oh, I can't. Haley, what's the name of that show we're watching?
Oh,
she's
Nikki
not answering.
said her baby is 34. When did I get this out? I feel you, Nikki. I feel you. I mean, I went to bed one day at 30 and woke up.
It's on. I don't know if it's on Netflix or Hulu, but it was funny, and Haley was laughing. And I say it every time the show comes on, but she didn't hear me. I can't remember the name of it. The show's kind of weird, but
Hi, Rowena.
Hi, Rowena.
hi, Rowena.
Rowena, you want to come sew with us?
Jessica's watching Sewing on the Bluff. I mean, so Jessica's watching Sewing on the Bluff. Jessica's watching Jag. Well, there is a show that a doctor show that Noah Wiley is on, and it's on Max.
The
And
Pit.
I do not have Max, and I want to know if it is good.
It's very good.
Is it?
Yes, I watched it. I watched the whole first season and I'm like, oh my God, he is so much better in this than he was on ER.
Ooh, here's more buttons for Barry.
Well, I might have to get it. 'Cause I started Code Red, and I'm not really liking Code Red. Yes, Nikki B, it's called The Pit. It's fabulous. I might have to get it.
Yes. It is marvelous, honey. Marvelous.
Because I will give up a channel and get Max if that means I can watch some good shows.
Yeah.
Are there any good shows left?
Some of them are very good, and some of them. There was one show I liked, and CBS just got rid of it just because. It wasn't because it wasn't doing well. It was just they wanted to put other things in their lineup, and it was Everybody Loves Todd.
Oh, that was funny. I love that show. It's not on anymore?
No, they just took it off their lineup for no reason.
Oh, man. There's not very many shows I want to watch. Of course, they take the ones I like. And you like. That show was hysterical.
I loved Everybody Loves Todd, or is it Everybody Loves Todd or something like that?
There was Todd in it.
Or something about Todd, or
yeah, it was Todd. He was like the black sheep son and was starting over again. He was a private eye.
Yeah, that whole family is like dysfunctional.
Yeah.
But I really liked that show, and I was really disappointed when they took it off.
Yeah, that was a good show.
And then I was enjoying, and Dad doesn't like it, but I was enjoying that. What show is that with Kathy Bates?
Matlock.
Yeah, I was enjoying that show, but then it's just like they need to close the storyline and move on.
Yeah. I quit watching it when she stole that coworker's dog.
Yeah.
I thought, how cruel. So I was done.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to learn how to close a storyline and start with something fresh. I don't want it to drag on into season 3.
Right.
Well, sometimes they need to go on simply because it's over and you got to do it in the middle of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that just is poor writing in their part.
So
yeah,
I just not enjoying that anymore. But I loved
me either. It's the same thing. They're still trying. She's still trying to find out on the drugs. You know
I mean, at some time, and they do this with other shows. Is there has to be a conclusion. We do not want to be kept in suspense season over season.
no.
Right.
And I don't want that same pathetic storyline of, oh, I'm going to fall in love with you now, but it's going to be rocky and it's going to take us 3 seasons to get together.
Yep. So, just like every single Christmas thing.
Yeah.
Girl has guy, girl meets guy, girl leaves guy.
Yeah, I mean, you can watch Hallmark for that. I don't want to know about it. I need the meat and potatoes of the show. You know what I'm saying? If I'm investing my time to watch
I
it,
watched another good one on Netflix.
which one?
It's called Ransom Valley.
I don't know if
It's
I
got
know it.
Josh, I can't say his name, Dushamo,
Uh-huh.
Fergie's ex,
Uh-huh.
and he's really good in it. He's the main character.
And what is it called?
Ransom Valley.
I don't like the way Netflix is set up anymore. It's hard for me to find things.
Did I not cut enough of these? I must not have.
Did you switch to another quilt?
Yeah.
Oh, it's peach. Oh, okay. Now you're blue.
Well, I'm going to be on a mission come this afternoon.
What you doing?
I'm playing on my cutie.
Woohoo! You'll enjoy it. It's fun.
You'll have to get one of Joe's little telephone stands or make one.
I got one.
And you
I
can
got one
probably,
of hers, and I've got a tripod thing for my phone.
you can prop it up and we can watch. We can watch your video of you playing. But we don't want no sparkly Deb, okay?
No sparkly.
No sparkly Deb.
I like sparkly.
I used to like sparkly, but now I look like a disco ball, so I don't like sparkly.
That's funny.
You're funny, funny. You're funny, funny.
Boy, this shirt has double seams on everything. Maybe I should have kept it for myself. No, I like a little bling, but not a whole blinged out shirt. I put on so many rhinestones. I'm over it. And I still have rhinestones.
I don't want anything that draws attention to me. I like to be in the background.
Hi, Susan Munger.
Hi, Susan.
Glad you made it.
I think I can cut this way now. Now, I hope I remember to cut this as binding and not as squares, because that'll really irritate me.
I'm putting my black piano keys on.
Are you?
Okey-doke.
Just so you know where I am and what I'm doing. I didn't leave you.
Well, we would have just turned off the thing and said bye. To add to my charity pile, so and so that George would not get bored and have lots of stuff to keep him occupied.
All right. I got him glued down. Woo-hoo. Who did I miss? Shalom, it's on Amazon Prime there.
What is?
It's called Grace Point.
What?
Grace Point.
I think I've watched that. I think we've watched it already.
This is takes place in a garden club, the one I was thinking of. But that sounds familiar. Grace Point.
What, Deb?
Nikki says, have you watched Call the Midwife?
Yes, I've watched all of
It's
them.
a PBS
No,
show, and she loves it.
I'm not
Yes.
into watching people have babies.
It's more than that, though.
Oh, is it?
I mean, the
I
basis.
watched.
I'm making one of these. It's a mug rug. And I didn't like the way the directions said to do this one, so I changed it for this one. I sewed all my black threads down first, and now I'm putting on my black keys. And it says to do a zigzag to add the keys, but I'm just straight lining it.
I also like that PBS show, based on the book All Creatures Great and Small, the new version.
Oh, I haven't seen that either. Haley finds us what to watch because I don't venture far on the TV.
But
Yeah.
I like shows with a lot of quirky characters. I like
I like
quirky.
murder.
I like some murder. I don't like murder and suspense when I can figure it out. If I can figure it out, I don't want to watch it. It means you didn't put enough effort into it.
Right.
To
And
entertain.
I don't want to see the murder. Just give us an idea. Yep, somebody's dead. This is,
Yeah. The
don't need
classic,
all blood and gore.
the classic who done it. By the
Yeah,
way,
that's what I like. I watched something on an island. That was pretty good. Well, I don't know for sure because I fell asleep, but what I saw wasn't bad.
and then
God, this shirt has so many seams.
Your sewing machine is really quiet, Deb. Well, no, it's not. I'm hearing a thing. I can hear it. I'm hearing a thing that I think I'm going to need either Kelly to look at or Dan. Oh my God, I actually called him Dan.
your brother.
That's his real name, but we grew up calling him Charlie.
Your brother.
Yeah. His middle name is Charles. And I don't know why when we were kids we called him Charlie. But that's what I've known him as his whole life, my whole life. And I can't change. I've tried before and I can't do it. Now I have a brother too whose name we called him when we were all little, we called him Bubby. And then as he got older, we called him Bub. But I know the story behind that one.
Is he Bubba now?
No, he's just Bub. But it's because my older brother, he's the second brother. My oldest brother could not say brother. It came out Bubby. So that's how he got his nickname. And he hates that name, but I grew up with him being Bub his whole life. He's lucky I shortened it.
Did you?
Rest of them.
Yeah, and probably have another box.
You just want me to use a full box?
Yeah, you can do that.
Hi, honey.
Hey.
He said, "Hey."
Hey.
He's making the pasta.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. You're having spaghetti. I'm getting off of here at 12:30 to cook dinner.
I am. I'm zooming. I didn't realize it was after 12. I'm just sewing away, trying to get these done.
No, we're all just sewing away. We're all
Not
being
me. I'm
productive.
cutting. My machine's not even on.
We're all being productive though.
Yeah.
I might be breaking out the stem cut so it can cut some tumbler blocks for me.
Oh, that's a good idea. All right, where to next? I think down this baby. This is too much like work cutting apart these men's shirts. Shalom said overcooking pasta should be a crime. Yeah, I like mine al dente or el dente, however you say it. I don't like it all mushy.
There is nothing worse than
Already been chewed pasta.
mushy pasta.
Ugh. That and mushy rice. I don't like that either.
Nikki says, I called my grandson Booger, then Boog, but he's 12 now and hates it.
Well, yeah. I wonder why.
Oh, that's good.
Well, my grandson goes by a nickname. I mean, that's what his, and I can't say it, but he goes by nickname, and I call him by his government name.
He has a government name?
His real name.
Oh.
His real name. What's on his birth certificate? That's what I call him by. And he tells everybody the only people that are allowed to call me that is my mom and papa. Nobody else is allowed to call him that.
Well, one of my granddaughters is named after my brother, and her name is Charlie. It's spelled different, but she's named after him, and my kids grew up with him being Charlie too, because that's what I always call him. So
his name's Charlie?
At the baby shower, I said, you do realize she's named after you? And he says, no, I didn't know that. I said, yeah, Charlie is named after you.
Cool.
Well, my oldest grandson is named after his dad. He's named after his dad. My youngest, my granddaughter is named after a combination of her great grandmother on the other side, and my husband, and my youngest grandson is named after my favorite Bible verse.
All right, my eyes are getting blurry.
I'm almost done, and then I got to go. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm leaving too.
Yeah,
we'll be on our own.
No, I will finish this off camera, and then I will post it so you can see the difference in them. I think this one's turning out so much better than the other one.
Good.
That's always good when your second one.
Well, and like I said, I'm not sewing it the way she did in the directions. I sewed my key blacks first.
Okay, let's get this pocket off of here.
Well, I have just felt productive this week, being able to quilt quilts. Now I'm binding the quilts, and then I cut out a quilt. Still have to put it together, or cut out a thing. Still have to sew it together. Some weeks I don't get that much in.
Yeah.
Oh, scrappy. Oh, I still got the sleeves yet. Yikers. Well, we're going to take a shortcut and just cut these suckers right off at the placket.
That's the Mona way.
Well, I'm still going to save this fabric, but it just won't be, it'll be easier.
I'm trying to get my last key done real quick.
I'm trying to get my last corner. Once the last corner is done, I will be good. I'll have 2 of them bound, and I'll only have 2 more for now.
No, that's great. I will cut these some other day, maybe tomorrow.
When you're long enough.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, wait, I got to put borders on Singing in the Rain, too. Because after Cake Pop, I'm going to quilt that so I can get it to the animal place. And then I'll go back to quilting my drawer full. Drawers full, I should say. Not just one, drawers.
Yeah. I can't wait until I get this pile over here done. I have so many sitting here.
I don't have to iron all that. Am I going to mess with this? No, but I'll take the button off.
Okay, now all I got to do on this is put the backing onto it
Mm-hmm.
and then bind it. I did pretty good today. Woo!
Yes, you did.
Very good.
Now I got to cut all my jump stitches.
Okay, it's 12:30. Bye, everyone. See you later.
I'm so glad y'all came. We're getting projects done. We're in the mood this summer. We're getting projects done.
Mm-hmm.
Mona and I both have gotten on the cutie. George is getting a workout. We're getting things done. And I hope you guys are too. We'll see you tomorrow on Mona's channel for her sew and chat. I don't know what I'm going to work on though. I have no clue what I'm going to work on.
You'll find something.
Yep.
So, you see
everybody have a good day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I never realized Mona did take off.
Yeah, she did.